Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? It's Coley, and I'm back with another Love Island girl and guys. This is my review of episode 28 and episode 30, because episode 29 was the after sun. I think that's what it's called. Something like that. But anyway. So we start off the scene with Harrison and Sierra talking. No. So, Harrison comes in, all the girls are fanning over him, especially, who was it? Daniela. Nicole tried to act like she wasn't, but she was, and then Sierra. Even Kayla was definitely like, she was seeing, but you can't help it. It ain't no beef to her, because her dude Aaron was also all over him and checking him out. So y'all might have to fight, handle that. Y'all always fighting about what Aaron is doing, so now y'all can fight about something else. Anyway, so Harrison and Sierra talk, and they have their little conversation or whatever. So Sierra basically tells him about how, they have their little whatever, nice to meet you. She's new in the villa, so he's new too. So they have their little powwow or whatever. And that's cute. It's cute. It's whatever. And then we have that everyone's going to bed, okay? Everyone's going to bed. That night you had Leah and Miguel making out for fucking 3 hours. 3 hours. Like, just making out, smooching, whatever. And at this point, I'm just like, now Miguel, you like Leah like that? Okay. I'm gonna let you. We got Kane, who done got tired and ran out and went to Soul Ties, because he was over there tired of Leah and Miguel smacking and slurping all night. Nicole was like, I put in my earplugs because I knew that it was about to be some stuff going on, so I just, I prepared. Kane gonna go ahead and leave Sierra in the bed like, dude, why you didn't take your girl with you? Why you didn't wake her up and be like, hey, you wanna go to Soul Ties? Like, it could have been a thing. Y'all could have, it could have been a thing. But it wasn't. So, anyway, we got Daniela. She's open to getting to know Harrison. Of course she is, because Rob is not giving her no type of nothing. Like, Rob is just basically there. Like, Rob is there, giving us his faces, being Aaron's backup. Rob is just there with his, how he does his lips and stuff. Yeah. Kendall, the next morning or whatever, Kendall, he's making breakfast for him and Nicole, and then Cordell suggests, oh, you should have someone take it up to y'all, that'll be cute or whatever. So Kenny volunteers himself. Cordell, he takes breakfast to Serena, and it's so funny because he was like, hopefully I get to take it up there to her this time. So he takes it up there. He has the tongs, and he's like creeping into the room. First of all, the girls are fussing at Kendall for coming in the room unannounced, not knocking, and they're like, Kendall, or whatever. So he's telling Nicole to meet him in Soul Ties, because that's where they finna have their little breakfast in bed thing or whatever. So Cordell, he knocks before he comes in. Thank you, Cordell, having manners, like Southern boy manners. I don't know what the rest. Anyway, he brings in the plate, and Sierra is like looking, and not Sierra, sorry, Serena. And she's like, boy, what are you doing? And she's like, why are you holding it with that? Or whatever. And it's a cute little moment for them. All right. He sees her outfit, because she has on a different 3-piece bikini outfit, and he's like, oh, this is cute, whatever, where did you get this? And she's like, Kayla's closet. And at this point, I realized, you guys are sharing clothes like that and bathing suits, because later on we also see someone's raiding Kayla's closet. So it was just funny to me, like, so girls are really close because they're literally sharing clothes. And I wonder if they have a washing machine where they can wash their clothes. And yeah, you know, it's getting too far into it, whatever. Y'all not thinking about that, because I was really thinking about that, like, Kayla, how many bathing suits and stuff did you bring? Like, where do you live where you got all these bathing suits and outfits that these girls are borrowing from you? Because I don't think this is the first time that someone has borrowed an outfit from her. But anyway, Serena looked good in it. You know, her booty was a little bit poking, so it was out there. So Kenny goes ahead and serves Kendall and Nicole, and they have their little talk. And Kendall is trying hard to keep Nicole on his side. Like, he's trying to pour it on, like, you know, baby, we're good. And, you know, I was kind of worried because, you know, everyone loves you, likes you, or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, another guy, and he's gonna be wanting my girl, and she's trying to tell him, no, it's good. Like, you don't gotta worry about that or whatever. And after they have breakfast, the guys are in the kitchen, and, you know, I guess Harrison is gonna make the guys are in the kitchen or whatever, and Kendall comes downstairs, and he's like, he's so happy to let Harrison know, because he's over here telling us, breakfast in bed. And I was like, boy, what? Don't nobody care. The person that cared is not in here, so why are you singing that song too? But, you know, it was basically to Harrison let him know, boy, as far as for me and my house, we're good over here, so you don't gotta worry about it. Don't even be trying to press up on my girl, because you see, we just had breakfast in bed, so our relationship is good. Okay, so who you trying to prove to? Kendall, yourself, or to Harrison and the rest of the people? Because America ain't buying it anyway. But Harrison gets a text, and then he gets to go on 3 days, so he picks Sierra, Nicole, and Daniela. So Sierra is his first date, and Kane is pissed. Sierra is happy, and Kane feels like, oh, Sierra needs to show her loyalty to me because I'm the reason that she's in the house. And I'm questioning Kane, like, but Kane, did you show Liv that loyalty? Because she's the reason that you were even in the house, that you even got an extra episode. Anyway, Sierra is from San Diego, but doesn't know that that's the southern part of California. Sierra ponytail is cute. Like, that's one thing Sierra, she gonna either put that sew-in in or that weave, whatever, I don't know, U-part wig on. I don't know what she's got going on, but Sierra keeps it together, hair cute, whatever. Serena is doing Cordell hair, which is good, because, you know, she called him Cordell with your nappy headed ass. And so she's over there taking care of his hair. And then my daughter told me they were saying that the TikTok streets was saying, or the Twitter streets was saying, that Serena was the one taking care of his hair for the majority of the show. Like, they were together, she was taking care of his hair. And then because y'all seen when he did take those braids out, he was walking around just nappy headed. But she was over there detangling and all that kind of stuff. So they have their little cute little banter or whatever, and they're in the room together, and they're just making out or whatever, kissing, just, you know, being affectionate to each other. And then the boys walk in, and so they leave together. Serena and Cordell, they leave out together because they're like attached at the hip at this point. Like, Cordell is not letting that girl, no breathing room, no air. How could you breathe with no air? Yeah. So then Kane is getting his hair cut, and he's talking about he's trying to look good for Sierra, make sure that she know what she got or whatever. And I'm like, boy, Sierra's gone, girl. Sierra's gone. Nicole, she goes on a date, and Kendall is stressed. Like, Kendall is like, oh my God, he's having an issue. And then this is where we see Kayla go help Nicole get ready. So Nicole is wearing another one of Kayla's outfits. So I'm like, They are sharing clothes. And I guess Kendall is the villa barber for the boys, so that's cool. Dale goes on a date, and Rob doesn't care. She comes down, she's oiled up. She has on her little see-through dress, whatever, lace, stretchy dress. I don't know what those dresses are called, but she look cute. All the girls look cute. All the girls have nice bodies, nice shapes. Kane doesn't like that Sierra went on a date with Harrison, and it's giving toxic, because he even tells her, like, if you would want to speak to him again, then it's not going to be good for us, or whatever he says. Like, boy, she don't even know you. Like, and the way that what you're giving this toxic energy, and nobody wants to deal with that. Are you stupid? Like, boy, calm down. So Kendall was worried. So they sit down at the fire pit. After Harrison has all these dates or whatever, they get a text for everyone to come to the fire pit. And they do. They come to the fire pit. And then it's Harrison's turn. He gets to decide who he wants to couple up with. Of course, out of respect for everyone else, I'm assuming he picks Sierra. So it's bye-bye, Kane. Kane goes home. He has 5 minutes to pack and get off that island, and that is the end. That is the end. I heard that Kane was talking snaps about the cast and then Serena and all that kind of stuff, and I gotta go check that out, because I want to know. I want to know what the hell he's talking about, because he wasn't even in there that long. Anyway. All right, so let's go ahead on to episode 30, because we did not see the After Sun. Well, I did watch the After Sun, but I did not record. I didn't really take notes. They were basically just talking about who is the host? The host of After Sun. She's so pretty to me. But they were showing her how she was fanning over Harrison also, and then they talked to Leah and Miguel, which I think Leah has like probably a mosquito bite right here, because she was not comfortable. She kept trying to hide it. But yeah, I think she has a mosquito bite right there. Like, girl, don't worry. We know you're on the island, and we know the bugs are vicious. Like, they're out for blood. Anyway, so episode 30. Kendall is off. Okay, so Kendall and Nicole, they have their little conversation, and Kendall is gone. He's like, oh my God. He was so worried. His heart was palpitating so fast. Like, he was stressing, because he was thinking that Harrison was going to choose Nicole, and that would have just spoiled his little plan to walk away with $100,000. So he thought Harrison was finna spoil that plan. But whatever, him and Nicole talk, and they talk about, oh, you know, I'm not leaving here unless it's with you, and da-da-da-da-da, and I think we could be great on the outside, and all this kind of stuff, and it's giving fake. No, we don't know. No. Please, y'all are gonna leave together. It might be tonight, or it might be tomorrow night, or whatever night it is when episode 31 comes out. It might be that night that y'all leave together. So, you know, whatever. All the couples are having their own conversation, so each person is in their own little area. Leah wants Miguel to give her a new name, and because he calls her dear, and she's like, bro, I am like 20 something, like, stop calling me dear. So she wants a cute name. She wants him to give her a cute name, and he's like, oh, big booty baddie, my triple B. And I'm just like, Miguel. And Leo is just like, bro, knock it off. Yeah, she was not impressed. Janae remembers, Janae and Kenny are talking, and Janae is talking about his speech, and Kenny's like, wow, you remember the speech? And she's like, of course. Like, why wouldn't I remember the speech? She tells Kenny that you're kind of like boring, but I like that. And then he tells her, like, and I can't cook, or, you know, I can't season. And she's like, what? And I cook without seasoning. And I'm like, well, then you're not cooking, sir. You're just in the kitchen wasting food, because that's not cooking at all. Like, bro, stay out the kitchen if you're not going to put any seasoning on your food, because what are you doing? And who's eating it? But Janae is a woman who is after a good man. So she tells him that it doesn't matter, baby. I can teach you how to season your food. That is something that we can learn, you know. So yeah, like, maybe you don't know how to cook, but I can teach you. Just stick with me, you know. And then they also talk about how him and Cordell have been getting a little bit closer, and she's like, that's good, like that's very good, because you know Serena is my bestie, and we can go on double dates. Yeah, so they're talking about their little dates or whatever, and he's like, yeah, Cordell's cool or whatever. So then they get wind down for the bed, and Cordell is like looking so sleepy, like he's yawning already. So he ends up falling asleep, and then the guys play with him as they're sleeping or whatever. Him and Serena, they talk too, and they mainly talk about the other side, getting out of the house and how things would work out. Cordell was talking about, you know, changing his flight to possibly be in LA with her or whatever. And then she's like, well, my family is going to be there. Everyone's going to be there to meet me on the plane. He's like, well, so I'm going to meet your father, like, quickly. And she's like, you know, he's describing what he thinks her dad is like. And she's like, I'm not even playing. You're playing, but that is for real. So then he tells her about his sisters and how his sisters are gonna like her or whatever. And that's cute. And, you know, it's cute. And then we have Sierra and Harrison now, because now they're a couple, so they're out talking, and boring. They're talking about piercings and whatever, earrings and stuff. Like, who cares? I don't know about Harrison. Like, I vaguely remember him from last season. I do remember him being there, and I remember him doing the jury. But I don't remember much about him that I could just be like, oh, he's a good choice. Yeah, so I don't know. And then it's the game time. So they're doing a game. They're having a game. It's like the Olympics or something. So there's a pink team and a gold team. Pink team consists of, I don't know. Gold team consists of Cordell, Serena, Kaylor, and Aaron, about to say Ryan, and then who else? Oh, Miguel and Leah. And then pink team is everybody that's not on the gold team. Janae and Kenny, of course, Daniela and Rob, Harrison and Sierra, and Nicole and Kendall. Yeah. The pink team had 4 people? 4 couples? I guess. Who knows? So the games begin, and they go back and forth. So the gold team had won 2, and then the pink team had won. The pink team had won the balloon tossing, where they were tossing the balloons, and Serena was getting so pissed. Which, it was like, Serena, calm down, you know this is a game. But they were all aiming at her, but I think because she was the max point, so they were trying to get as many points as they could. So of course they were going after her, but you know, the balloons were hitting her in her face, and she was getting frustrated, like, aim for somebody else, I get some other points too or whatever. But that's not what they were doing. They were just getting Serena. So, you know, when it was flipped, they all went after Harrison. Leah went after Rob a couple of times, but for the most part they were going after Harrison. But that is the game that they lost. And then they lost the pedaling, the whatever, that one where they get in the boat, because Leah and Miguel had no coordination at all. Like, I can give Kendall and Nicole I can give them a thumbs up because they had some coordination. Nicole was running that show. She was like, I am not about to lose. I am not about to lose this. I am competitive. So we are about to win. So yes, they had some coordination, eye, hand, body movement coordinations, and they won that game fair and square. So Rob and Aaron are off trying to plan this little thing for him, Aaron and Kayla, because he's gonna ask her to be his girlfriend or whatever. So they're planning this thing, and basically they do the same thing that Kendall and Cordell and Kenny did, but this one was more planned out. Like Kendall's thing was just a spur of the moment or whatever. So Rob is upstairs acting like he's stressing over putting on a freaking jacket like a butler and having the white cloth and carrying the food. I'm gonna get back to that, but let me go to they were in the kitchen cooking, and you know they always eating avocado toast and eggs, but I seen them eating something else, and it looked like they had put some chili beans on some bread with some cheese and an egg, and I was like, what the are y'all eating? What the is that? And I was like, what is going on? What is that? And I had no idea. I had no clue what Aaron was making, but I don't know. If somebody could tell me what it is, please drop it in the comments, because I don't know what that bread, bean, chili, cheese, egg, toasted sandwich was. I don't know what that was. Anyway, so Aaron, I guess he makes some pasta that night. I don't know. He claims that he cooked. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, Rob is back in the room trying to prepare himself for his role as the butler. Whatever. So the previous morning or whatever, Kayla was talking to the girls, Nicole and Daniela, and she's talking about how they're talking about life on the outside as well. Kayla was talking about how she doesn't know if she wants him to be her boyfriend inside the villa. Like, she doesn't know if she's ready for that. And the outside is different because she loves really hard, and you know, she would have to become ready for that. But in here, she just doesn't know if she would want that, if she would want to put a title or whatever they're doing inside the villa, because easy in the villa, but outside in the real world, she doesn't know, right? Now she's having this conversation all alone. Aaron is planning her romantic dinner to ask her to be his girlfriend. So he takes her to the side, and they go up, and and they have it all set up, and she's like, oh my God, this is the God. And I'm like, girl, you are so easy to please. Like, is that all it takes? Is that all it takes? So then here comes Rob, and he's walking up, and he's setting the plate down, and I'm just like, what is going on? Oh, he has the cheese in the bushes. So he's putting cheese on her stuff, and I'm like, is that pasta? Maybe it was pesto pasta or something like that. Like, I don't know what that was, but they served it, and Kayla was like, oh, it's good, oh my God. And so he asked her to be his girlfriend. And Kayla stood on business. She sure did. She sure the fuck didn't. She did not stand on no business. She was so happy. That was the best thing she heard. Oh my God, you're the married couple. We are. He asked me to be his girlfriend. But that was short-lived, because Kenny and Janae had just came in with their news. Well, had just said their news as, yeah, they want to be closed off. Kenny asked her to be closed off for him, and she said yes, she gladly accepted. So congratulations to Janae. And then so they get a message, and it's saying that the hideaway is open. Pick a couple to go into the hideaway. Girl, did y'all know that Kayla and Aaron thought that they was gonna get the hideaway? No. No. So they said that the pink team won, so you can pick a couple from your team to select to go into the hideaway. And Janae and Kenny were up to go into the hideaway. Okay, so I said last time, like, why do they get so excited to put on lingerie to go into the hideaway when it was Nicole and Kendall? I was like, that outfit was not cute. This outfit that Janae put on, and it was Kenny's favorite color, and her chocolate skin and her body yaddy. Oh my god, she looked so good. She looked good in that outfit, and I just feel like red against chocolate skin looks so beautiful. So she looked great in her outfit. Now that is totally different from when Nicole went into the hideaway. Not saying anything was wrong with Nicole's outfit, but it just didn't give what Janae's gave. And I'm not just saying that, I'm just saying, like, in comparing the two, it did not give what hers gave. Hers was like a full-on thing. It had the robe, the lingerie set, the stockings, or the knee highs, or whatever you call those things. It had that, and she just looked great, and it had purpose. It was meaning, because that's his favorite color. So she was wearing it, and I was just like, oh, and he was just like, whoa. That's a woman. That's a motherfucking woman. Anyway, so it goes off before we get to see anything that goes on in the hideaway between them two. But for episode 31, we're gonna find out America's favorite couple. So I hope you guys voted. And then Cassie comes in. Daniela, I think you might be in trouble. I don't know, because her and Rob got history. But then also Miguel. But then she might be off of, you know, those type of men, because her last dude. So I don't know. What y'all think? Who y'all think Cassie gonna go for? Who Cassie going up against? Who she finna mess with? Does she want to mess with Leah? Because y'all know Leah got that mouth. She a reformed Christian woman now, but just joking. But yeah, Leah got that mouth. And Cassie watched the show. She know Leah got that mouth. So yeah. Anyway, that is it. I will be back with my review for episode 31. These two were meshed together because they were kind of boring and didn't give too much. But you know, it gave what I gave, and I'm giving you what I got. Love you. Next time. Mwah.